so let's go use our key on this little hole. On the black hole. Well, I suppose it is a black hole since you can't actually see it. And without observation, it could be anything. Oh, thank you, Schrodinger's cat. Alright, let's go through the blackness.
Open sesame!
Oh, George,
Another
you're a dork.
secret door.
Such a dork, George. Such a dork. Oh, there are the children. Oh. Oh, chess. Oh, the children.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Oh, you're gonna go. Oh, don't. Oh, the children. Also, hey, here's your
You won't
toothpaste.
be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children.
And it disappeared.
You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
He put it down in the middle there and it disappeared. Oh, George. That's why she's so surprised looking. Oh, and of course it leads back to Nico's apartment. Everything leads back to Nico's apartment. Oh, hi, Andre.
George, welcome back.
Oh, you're not
Come
calling
in,
me Georgie?
George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Is it?
Oh,
Sure.
burn.
What did you find in Spain?
Certainly
Without
more than you did.
Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know.
And without me, you wouldn't have gone as far, would you, Nico? Would you?
The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Well, there's more than a stream. There's a whole
Does
heap
it
of
mean
horses.
anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Oh, gee, you're helpful.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
Yeah.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
where the
knows. He
assassin
told us
almost
that.
killed me.
Then we have got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
Wait,
From the
I didn't
window
tell
of
you
the
that.
church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the
Can't
image
be
of a
surprised
church
by
that
that.
George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
Well,
And finally we have the
yeah.
tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Oh, yeah.
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
That was fun.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Wait, are we
Of
saving the
course.
world? I
My
thought we were just saving
apologies.
Paris.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
No, it looked
How
too
come
phallic to be.
Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
That is good.
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
Now
It
they paint
hasn't
themselves
changed
purple
much,
and
They've stopped painting
green
themselves blue.
White and
except when they
Red.
go to a football match.
yeah.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently?
Huh?
I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English.
Ah.
How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They
That
might
was a
well
while
have
ago.
been using it as late as
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back
Oh.
onto that, are we?
Andre,
That
what is
was-
it? What do you mean?
Coincidental.
1314 in Scotland.
Mm.
The Battle of Bannockburn.
Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is.
Uh,
right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
I don't know what burn
Right,
you're talking about,
George.
George.
And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars.
Ah,
They are
charming.
said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
Ooh. Sexy.
I can't go.
Oh, Andre. Why not? Fine.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments.
He does?
Listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
We'll just have sex on a plane. I don't know where I was going with that. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, there was, like, you know, you could select where you could go from here and be like, yes, I'm going to Paris for no reason now. To Bannockburn. Alright.
Oh, it must be dawn.
Is that why there's no music?
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
Oh god, don't sound so tired. Was that all we have, our nose?
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Oh yeah?
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need to say anything. I
Huh?
wouldn't want to be anywhere else. But here, with you. Now.
Oh god, the melodrama. Hey, look at my nose.
I've still got the clown's nose.
Why?
So I see. You should throw it away, George.
Uh-huh. But,
I've still got...
So I see.
fine. Go.
You're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Sleep? At a time like this?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you sleep, dearie?
Oh, that does not sound
I've
like a
got
woman.
some tablets in my bag.
Oh,
Oh, no. Thank you.
Thanks all the same, ma'am.
have a feeling that might be... No, I was about to say that I can't think who that would actually remind me of.
Pardon me.
Woman.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
That's quite specific. And guess what? You sound like a man.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it... You would?
Yeah.
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Good.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I've picked up at the station.
Oh?
A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing.
Oh.
It's been out of print for years.
Kind of odd that you found it then.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram.
By...
I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not.
No.
His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
Yeah.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Yes. Kind of funny that you have his book.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be
Yeah.
sure to visit the castle, won't you?
In the castle.
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
Oh, no,
no.
not at all.
I suppose espresso bars and boogie woogie are more your cup of tea.
Poogie woogie.
That's right. There's nothing George enjoys more than a good boogie.
Ah.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
Oh.
You do?
Of course I do.
Ah.
It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
Oh, that's sweet that the old lady man is Oh, let's have a look at her.
She was as beautiful as ever, but the shadows beneath her eyes marked the strain of the last few days.
What did she do really, except sit in an apartment? I'm sorry, that's not fair, Nico. I know you do. You actually do stuff in the director's cut.
The old lady reminded me of my grandmother.
Except mannish?
Except, of course, that this old lady was still alive.
You mean your grandma was a man as well?